Hello, everyone. Good Sunday morning, if it is Sunday morning to you. Otherwise, whatever the day or time it is, thank you very much for joining me and the Tibetan Buddhist Society of Canberra, our regular Sunday morning calm abiding meditation, which I lead after doing short prayers to reaffirm one's joy and confidence in the teachings and the way of the Buddha Dharma. And refuge is probably core of the teaching, which makes people follow Buddhism. And so that is really confirming one's faith and devotion, and commitment, and studentship to follow these teachings. So that is to the Buddha, that his amazing teachings, and the Holy Sangha community that has kept and maintained this teaching all these years. So to acknowledge and to rejoice and to pay homage to the Triple Gem, I will first do the Refuge Prayer 3 times. O zonje jodan zoje jonala chanje bardo dane jazonje dage janzo jebe zonamanje dhala benje zanje Draba yenda Buddha Dharma Sangha Ajere Videla Ladama Bhava Java Jiva Handala Ajare Buddha yenda Buddha Dharma Sangha Ajere Videla Ladama Bhava Java Jiva Handala May I reach Buddha to Now, as a result of having refuge in the teachings, one also has the commitment and a reminder to practice loving kindness to all sentient beings. In Buddhism, practice of love is not to one or two finite sentient beings. And if you shouldn't mistaken that you're going to get that from anyone, if to do that is already a cause of one's pitfall, so people fall into attachment. So loving kindness is to from the nearest and dearest to even difficult people. You should always try to remedy the problems that you have with them by remembering how to practice loving kindness. If you are a mother, just be the mother. If you are whatever it is, that be that best you can to support the person. And so then if you do that, then you really have refuge. Whether you recite refuge prayer regularly or not, that's really good. When you have loving kindness, then the more closer you become with someone, and do whatever you can to make them happy, you can see how limited it is. We can do things to make them happy when they have so much sorrow and suffering of their own causing. Then you develop deep empathy and compassion. So we need to remember how to loving kindness should be accompanied by compassion. So what's even smallest act that we can do, we should try to relieve and reduce their sufferings, their mental anguish, their perception, their feelings, and whatever it is, just small. So, act of compassion. This one, you practice this too, you will register an amazing sense of free of sadness and sorrow yourself, because you have no feeling of guilt, anger at all. But you have done best you can by practicing loving kindness, compassion, and also then you have a lot of joyfulness. then you might have some material or physical or other problems, but they are just secondary. Your ability to having the joy of not losing yourself to enmity and retaliation and childishness gives you the real refuge and joy, joy, so joyfulness. So you have bit of skill to how to keep your own humanity going. And then as a result of that, if you practice this, then even you can't help some, because they expect you so much of, or they try to make you feel as to impress them, to make them happy. Even you can't make them happy, you just practice equanimity. Even people really treat you with great contempt and anger and malice, ill will. Just also practice equanimity with them. Maybe I'm not meant to resolve this problem now, but I will be able to resolve next time. In the meantime, I will step aside and practice equanimity. So these are very, very four important arms of Dharma practice, what we call four immeasurables. So that's just a reminder to practice this in everyday life. Let me chant this 3 times. May all beings have happiness and cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and a cause of suffering. May they know our power from happiness, that know no suffering. May they dwell in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion of those near and far. May all beings have happiness, and the cause of happiness, may they be free from suffering, and the cause of suffering, may they never part from the happiness that knows no suffering. May they dwell equanimity, free from attachment and aversion to those near and far. So with this prayer now we will do the meditation in 3 parts. Calmly bring your whole attention to sit still. Position your body from the floor. Your feet is completely set on the ground in a correct posture, with the 2 hands placed on the lap, with the 2 thumbs gently touching below the navel, elbows and shoulders balanced. Pull your stomach muscle slightly in to help straighten the back. As you erect the back gently, slowly, slightly tuck the chin in. Have a soft, gentle gaze, looking straight on the floor in front, not wide open. No closed, no blinking the eyes. Just keep a serene, peaceful gaze. Your mouth and lips, teeth left natural. Keep the tongue right inside the upper teeth. to avoid dryness and wetness. Have a feeling a single hair is pulling you towards the ceiling. So in this way, you do the scanning of the position of the body, knowing by doing so you're going to harmonize all the four elements, thus cultivating the quality of stillness and balance, so that your body is not too stiff nor too slack. As you scan up and down, you check whether how balanced it is, make a little adjustment, and then feel very wakeful for your effort of keeping the back straight. That's fire element. And then understand and have the wisdom and know why we're meditating. So with this good understanding, keep the mind very clear and cognizant, conscious of why we are doing the meditation for. With this, you knowingly check, correct, adjust, and feel the qualities, and time your bout of effort. And after a good 8 rounds of scanning the body, then take a mini break. And then repeat it again, unimpeded by laziness or forgetfulness or distraction. Just keep bringing your mind to focus on the posture, doing, knowing, seeing, checking, correcting the posture, and register calmness as you do it mindfully. while maintaining the posture as the good foundation for the body, as the container of the mind to meditate. Now during this time, keep the posture as the base, but now you focus on the qualified attention of inhaling mindfully, knowing something positive comes and witnesses in the oxygen, and feel inspired. So in this way you use the incoming breath fully to engage you with concentration as the breath permeate in the body, consciously spread with the bloodstreams, witnessing red light, flooding with the whole body, rejuvenating your energy. And then as one exhales, consciously breathe out the carbon of tiredness and sadness, worry, anxiety, or even physical pain. Just see them as all transient. Breathe out, carbon leaving the body as we exhale. In this way, be meticulous and stay with the attention of qualified inhalation, permeation, and then exhalation again and again for roughly 6 to 8 rounds, and then take a mini break. If you keep doing this without feeling dull or forgetting this, and mindfully doing each more better than the first rounds, it will increase and boost your calm and peaceful, attentive mind in meditation. With this third and last time of the meditation, one focuses on each round of breath, carefully doing, knowing, seeing the inhalation, the permeation, exhalation. At the end of each exhalation, you count the round in forward firstly, as high a number you can get, maybe 20, 30, whatever. And if you succeed to reach that number, take a mini break. Or if you interrupt it and lose the count, as soon as you find that, you also take a mini break and repeat again. But if you reach the point, highest point without any loss of the count, after taking the mini break, then you do the same rounds of breath, but this time do reverse counting, starting with 30, and next round 29. And so the counting assists you to boost your concentration and at the same time boosting the quality of each round of breath super qualifyingly, so it increases the resolution, the clarity, and the actual quality of concentration. So try to do each round without any forgetfulness and distraction, with correct posture to keep each round and then count accordingly.